Oh yeah, now here I am. Old school. 63 in the house. Yeah, buddy. That's what a 63-year-old man can do now. Aww. That's what we used to say back in the day. Suck it now. Hey. Alright, let me quit bullshit, man. I can't help it, man. I just feel good today. I just sent a video to a special young man who made a comment on my show. He's watching and he can relate. Thank you. That's what I'm trying to do. But now, also, well, I mentioned before that I had a birthday Friday. I made 63 and a half. Anyway, tomorrow is election day, man. Now, I haven't voted in quite some time. I ain't gonna lie about it, man. I ain't, disillusioned with the whole process. But they got a candidate this time that I think I'm gonna vote for because he really touched on some issues, that I believe can help solve some of our problems, man. Man named Willie Wilson. I ain't promoting nobody. I ain't trying to put nobody up, but I like Willie. Old school for Willie. Run, Willie, run. Now, I tied that into some of my presentations, man. I'm gonna show you how I tied in. Now remember, I've been in the penitentiary a couple of times. I get out in 90, but it's something about the penitentiary that, has relevance to what I'm trying to say today. I remember watching dudes down there, man, now state pay back then was like $11 a month. That means if you're in the penitentiary and you ain't got no job, they give you $11 a goddamn month, man. Now you can get a little job, man. You make about 20, 25, you can shit. You can get a bunch of commissary with that. You can stay up off your baby mama begging and threatening her to send you money, or your mama, please send me $50 more. Nah. You get a job down there, you make about $35, you the man. But base pay was $11 a month. And I used to hear dudes in there talking about, man, shit, man, when I get out, man, I ain't working on no goddamn McDonald's. I ain't working at McDonald's. Let me tell you something. That's where this candidate come in. Willie Wilson. Now, I looked at some of his autobiography before. The dude started at McDonald's. Now, he's a successful billionaire, businessman. Man got his own TV show, Sensation, you know what I mean? He be at the churches passing out $100 bills. I missed him. I tried to catch it. I missed that. But anyway, but he tried to tell, help people because his platform, he mentioned jobs. Bring in jobs. Now, this is Black History Month, and I was looking at a segment on Dr. King, and way back then, King highlighted what was wrong in America. Poverty, man, and how to eradicate it. He said it's hard to be a man when you can't get a job. And he made it all inclusive. Poor folk, man. He didn't say black, but poor folk, black, white, Latino, Indians. He named them all. Poor folk, man. The way to overcome that is work. So this is what Willie is running on, creating jobs. One of the things he said, we're going to bring a casino. Man, people make good money working in them casinos, man. People, oh, man, that's legalized gambling. Shit, you got the lottery? You ain't say nothing about that? Man, the other day they changed the system, man. Chumps is going crazy. A lot of people, man, at least this would bring some type of revenue, give people jobs. Man, they were talking about opening up another airport. They're just sitting there. He has a plan to improve the economy and put some people to work. I got to go with that because I'm going to tell you, if we don't go to work out here, we going to work in there for nothing. Now I want to read something to you, man, to show you, to highlight a point. All you chumps think y'all clever going to the penitentiary and shit. Let me show you something. Remember I mentioned about the prison industrialization complex. Man, going to jail is profitable to everybody but you and your family. Now this is an article I got. It was written by a young lady by the name of Angela Davis. Now back in the 70s, I believe, 60s, she was a member of the Black Panther Party. She became a political prisoner, but now she's a university professor out there in California. If you Google Angela Davis, you'll see a beautiful young lady with a beautiful afro, man. She's a fighter. She wrote this article in the 90s about the prison industrialization complex. And in it, she highlighted, moreover, corporations that appear to be far removed from the business of punishment are intimately involved in the expansion of the prison industrial complex. Prison construction bonds are one of the many sources of profitable investment for leading financiers such as Merrill Lynch. Sound familiar? MCI, that's the phone company. I know a lot of us know make them collect calls. They charge prisoners and their families outrageous prices for the precious telephone calls, which are often the only contact people have with the free world. Now, many corporations whose products we consume on a daily basis have learned that prison labor power can be as profitable as third world labor exploited by United States-based global corporations. They both regulate formerly unionized workers to joblessness, and many even wind up in prison. Some of the companies, now pay attention to this, some of the companies that use prison labor are IBM, Motorola, Compaq, I don't know who they are, Texas Instrument, Honeywell, Microsoft, and Boeing. But it is not only the high-tech industries that reap the profits of prison labor. Nordstrom department stores, they sell jeans that are marketed as prison blues. Check that out. Prison blues, as well as t-shirts and jackets made in Oregon prisons. The advertising slogans for these clothes is made on the inside to be worn on the outside. Now ain't that a blue? Maryland prisoners inspect glass bottles and jars used by Revlon and Pierre Cardin, and schools throughout the world buy graduation caps and gowns made by South Carolina prisoners. Ain't that a bug? That means that chumps go to penitentiary, work like slaves, making products that they sell on the open market. Then when you get out, these companies won't hire your ass. Now, to make it personal, people talk about they wouldn't work at McDonald's, right? They ain't gonna work, but in the penitentiary, man, they got them little nickel penny on their ass jaw, and they dress it up every day. They in there ironing they shit and stuff, going out, man, like they going to, a real job in the world. Now, Vandalia, one case in point, man, I never been to Vandalia, but people used to tell me about it, right? Cause it was like on the farm. Chumps be out there cutting down trees and shit, man, you know what I'm saying? And milking cows. Now you got big old tough, killer ass, still out there, and they out there squeezing on cow titties for milk. Ain't that a bitch? Yeah, I see it. The cow titties, they squeeze the shit out of them for milk. And that milk served all the other penitentiaries down there in the state of Illinois, right? God damn, but you won't work at McDonald's to feed your kid. Something is wrong with that, man. That's what I'm trying to get us to understand. We have a personality disorder, man. And then we get out here in the 90s, like I say, proliferation of drugs. Man, heroin, crack cocaine, ecstasy, mollies, all that funny shit. Now in America, drugs are prescribed overabundantly to make you feel better about yourself. Then there's a concept, among substance users that we were self-medicating. In essence, we were using drugs to ease some of the pain that we felt on the inside. Now that pain could have been caused by various sources, man. Bullying, I got to say it, molestation, man, a lot of that going on, man. So people, man, try to medicate themselves, by using substances. People believe in that because I'm going to tell you something. I worked for DCFS for a minute, right? And what I just see was a whole lot of kids being taken from their families and put into the system because mom on drugs, daddy in jail, or he on drugs or whatever. Now the kid in there, and because he's acting up, they want to label him as, or they want to bad conduct disorder or whatnot. They want to put a label on him. But with that label comes a medication. Now one of the medications I found out that they were prescribing kids was called Ritalin. I'm like, Ritalin? What is this here, man? Now I'm going to tell you something. I read on Ritalin, they say it's more powerful than cocaine. Now they prescribe it to a kid because they say he's hyper. Now I'm going to tell you something, in my dope using days, Jack, I shoot anything. One day I went to get some T's and Blues, they ain't had none. They got some stuff called Ritalin. I ain't know what the hell it was, but I say, hey, I'll try it. Man, me and my brother-in-law shot some of this shit, man. We was speeding, man. We cleaning up and shit. Our wives laughing at him. I said, whoo, I ain't never doing that no more. So you can imagine when I found out that they giving these kids that they deem to be hyper, really. And I'm like, boy, so somebody explained it to me. They say because it overloads the circuit. Like they're robots. You're not even human anymore. Overload the circuit to make his ass sit down and be cool. Now you can imagine a kid medicated at 8, 9, 10, 11 years old, going throughout this system, man. What his real problem was is because I don't want to be here. Some shit I didn't do and you telling me to be cool. How the fuck I'm gonna be cool, man? All this bullshit, I didn't do nothing. Now I'm surrounded by all these people poking at me, asking me all these crazy questions. Man, the answer, medicate. Now I'm not trying to say that this is how a lot of kids become substance users or dope fiends or crack kids. You understand? But there might be a correlation. That's what they're trying to hook together now with this opioid crisis. Started from the pills to deal with pain and just graduated on. So in my opinion, that same concept, man. Now, the thing is, when a person gets to a point where he say, I've had enough of that lifestyle, man, and he begins to work on the drug, and he fails, it is because he has not begun to work on the real problem. See, stop using is easy. Gonna be the easiest thing you ever do. To stay stopped is gonna be the hard part. But first you got to figure out why you use in the first place, man. Then we'll start working on that. So young brother, I'm gonna leave you now, but I'm gonna keep coming back at you, man. I'm gonna come at you and I'm gonna stay with you, man. I'll follow you through this process because I would like to create a movement. Give us a place where we can dialogue in comfort and peace and all inclusive, man. We can no longer be judgmental. We cannot be distracted by racism, all that funny stuff. The focus now got to be on self-determination. So until next time, free your mind and your ass will follow. Peace.